I wanted to mention on Friday, after the show, I went to pick up my daughter from preschool, her new preschool.
Oh.
And I love doing that. And when I first got there, the teacher came up to me and said, I just need to talk to you for a minute. I'm like, oh, shit, I'm in trouble again. and then when I realized I wasn't in trouble, then I was worried that Monroe was in trouble. But apparently there was a scuffle on the playground. And Monroe was pushed. She was pushed down and she fell down by another probably very masculine female. And so they said that, this is what happened. So-and-so pushed Monroe down. She did scrape her hand. Now, she's kind of a drama queen. So at home, if she, even if she bumps against the kitchen cabinet, she has to have an ice pack. So they said we had to get an ice pack. And because I am certain she requested one.
Oh my gosh.
So they had to have an ice pack. And,
and a lawyer.
She did cry. And we told her it was okay to cry. And so I picked her up and I said, so Monroe, what happened? And she's like, that girl's a bad girl, Dad. She's a bad girl. She pushed me down. And I said, okay. And I said, she's like, but it's okay to cry. I said, it is okay to cry. It's okay to cry. And I said, so what happened? So the teacher said that we talked to the little bully. And they talked to the girl, apparently, and they told her that, she can't do that again. But I said to Monroe, and I don't know if you agree with this, Cheri. I said, look, it's from what I understand, Monroe, the teacher talked to this girl, this bad girl, and she is not going to push you down again. I said, however, if she pushes you again, you need to push her back. And I'm sorry, but when you're dealing with a 3-year-old bully...
Knock, knock, who's there? 2 wrongs.
I said, I think that, because you're supposed to tell the teacher, it's okay to cry, tell the teacher. Well, she told the teacher, and the kid has been, they didn't punish the kid, but she was warned. She was warned, right? But I feel like...
And she already won herself a label.
Right.
Bully.
Right.
Bully.
Masculine. Jeez.
The 2 things they'll never call me.
So I don't know if you agree, but I just said, look, if she does it again, I think you need to push her back. And that's from when I was in high school. I was a high school freshman, and this guy, I think he spent like most of his life in the gym. He was a huge guy. For someone like a freshman in high school, he was a huge, like, muscular guy.
He's probably held back many, many times.
You know what? He wasn't that smart.
He's probably 31.
He wasn't that smart, and you're right. I bet he was held back a few times. But he was kind of like the class bully. And, I watched him. He would just pick on people. He would walk by and just push you. And, he used to fuck with me. And then one time, and I put up with it. It went on for a while. And then finally, I just went apeshit on him. And I just snapped. And I went apeshit on him, and I pushed him back, and I kept pushing him, and I could tell he was like, oh, fuck, this guy's crazy. Like, this guy, and it really became like a suicidal pact. Like, I didn't care. I was so mad at him that it didn't matter what he did to me. Like, I just went for it. And I knew he was going to beat the shit out of me.
Here's the thing. He sensed that. Mm-hmm. And I always believe, like, when you're bullied and you do snap, they know it.
Yeah.
And the greatest thing is it's almost like it stops because you really got pushed into a corner. And it just say, like, when I was a kid and I got bullied, I would say I was sorry. It was like, I was scared.
Yeah. Well, that's what I would do. Like, he'd walk by, he'd push, and I'd be like, oh, sorry, excuse me, whatever. But then I noticed he kept doing it. But then when I went on the suicide mission, I was prepared to get killed. I was prepared to just not come out of this, go to the hospital, whatever. But he was going to get hurt in the process. And so, you know what? He never, ever bothered me again. Yeah. He never even looked at me again because he realized there's something screwy.
You take the chance because you could get your ass kicked, but it's just going to keep happening and happening and happening until you really do. You stand, but you got to stand up for yourself, almost like and act crazy.
Yeah, that's what you have to do.
That's what you do.
But I didn't have to act. Yeah. But yes, but that's what happened. So that's why I feel like if this girl does it again, a second time, she can do it a third time, she can do it a fourth time, she's going to do it a fifth time. I say we just handle it now. Now, I did go a little further and say, tell her you're going to kill her next time. But that's and I did call her a cow.
And then what happens if she pushes her? This girl falls, hits her head on concrete. Then, like, an accident happens like that.
Then it's a TV series.
Then it's something worse. She should if they were just, outside of school and that happened, I would say push her back. Inside school, go to the proper authorities.